Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now July 15th of 2022, and we are not only getting closer to other Star Wars TV shows out there, such as Star Wars Andor, The Bad Batch Season 2, as well as Tales of the Jedi, but we also have a handful of books, novels, and comics on the way that's gonna really lend credit to the canon of the new Star Wars universe moving forward. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing about the new Star Wars universe is that yes, we do have George, John, and Dave all working together as a team to really cherry pick a lot of highlights from Star Wars Legends to become canon, such as from the books like the Thrawn Trilogy, the New Jedi Order, Shadows of the Empire, Dark Empire, and a lot more to come. That's going to be used as a way to tell the stories of Ahsoka as a series and more. Now, with that being said, one thing that a lot of fans have been very intrigued about has a lot to do with, of course, the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series and its continuation, and exactly what Deborah Chow, the director, had to say recently about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and how she actually responded to the overall backlash from the fans, and more. Now, we already know that Joby Harold, the writer of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, has flat out said before that he has not even seen Revenge of the Sith from start to finish. Like, he has never seen it all the way through. He's only seen key moments from that movie. And that really just brings up a lot of red flags. I don't think that people like that should be working on a Star Wars TV show, if anything at all. You know, because that really does tell you, the fact that they're really not all that invested in the canon. But I digress, moving on forward from all of this. What's really intriguing, of course, is that with Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 now in the works by Disney and Lucasfilm, they are also looking for new creators for the franchise moving ahead. Recently, Kenobi director Deborah Chow was recently questioned about the fan backlash and went on to apologize to the fans about certain decisions that they had made. Deborah Chow went on to say the following to the fans: "It's sad to see that we got the response that we did because we put so much effort into this story for the fans. We never intended to take away the power of characters like Darth Vader or Kenobi, like people are claiming, and that this was, yes, a very tight production schedule we had to get things done as quickly as possible, and we apologize for that. I apologize. If this felt rushed to everyone because it was Disney, of course, wanted this production launched on Disney Plus in May of 2022. No ifs, ands, or buts is what Kathleen Kennedy wanted to do as well. And it only made things a bit difficult for some of the crew to take their time on some of the episodes of the series. Me and Joby began to realize toward the end of post that we got the series done pretty fast, and faster than The Mandalorian when I was involved. So looking back now at the fans, I really am sorry if we did whatever we did to characters like Kenobi and Vader. Again, Star Wars is about new characters though, and sometimes it is best to give those new characters a launch pad by using some of the legacy characters and familiar characters from the past to propel them into this story. So, let me just, stop here. The thing that Deborah Chow basically is saying is that, okay, she's kind of giving an apology, but then at the same exact time she's saying, well, this Kenobi series, yes, it's about Kenobi and Vader, but it also gave us an opportunity to basically throw in Reva and give her all the limelight by using the Obi-Wan Kenobi title. That's basically what it sounds like that she's saying. I don't know if you guys are with me on this, but that's what it sounds like that she is saying, that basically they used Kenobi and Vader, used them, like, took advantage of them, used them to their own advantage to promote the character of Reva and some of the other new characters thrown in there, especially, the young version of Leia as well. So, obviously, Joby Harold has touched on this before in the past, that he too believes that the fan backlash was just a minority and that it was a very small amount of the fans that were very upset about the Star Wars series, and didn't really apologize for anything. But here you have Deborah Chow kind of doing something similar to what Kathleen Kennedy does whenever she kind of makes that half apology, where it doesn't really seem all that honest. It sounds very disingenuous at times, but I digress. Moving forward from that, this is where things begin to pick up quite a bit, because Deborah Chow talks more about the new character elements and the fan backlash. So, just like how they did with the sequel, she says, that's how I viewed this for Reva. It was the perfect opportunity to boost the character's screen time and to give her the limelight that she needed by inserting her into a series that involves one of the greatest Jedi of all time. Well, there you go. And her mission to find him gave her this spotlight. If it was some regular Jedi she was hunting down, I don't think that Reva would have been as popular as she is now in the series. As far as the fans and how they are reacting, I really feel that many fans need to become a bit more respectful toward our actors. They did the best that they could, and I congratulate Moses Ingram. I still agree with Kathleen Kennedy that the negative feedback that we are getting is looking to be a minority, and to those out there that did not like the Kenobi series because they think that we are taking away the spotlight of Obi-Wan and Vader are wrong. Oh, there you go. You see, these characters can be overused in a 6-part episode and cannot actually be overused like this in a 6-part episode. We needed new characters to focus on and other characters to carry a story to really up the stakes with the show. I think that Joby did a pretty good job, but I am sorry if we rushed the series a bit too fast with post-production with editing, being very much time constricted for us, for all of us. It was very stressful as a period of time for everybody, and we just wanted to get this show out for 2022 for all fans around the globe. All I ask is for fans to respect Moses Ingram and other actors that were involved in this massive project that we created. Now, before I move on to the next thing here, let's just, go over one very crucial part about this, is that okay, so Deborah Chow basically said that they used Obi-Wan Kenobi and Vader to really give Reva the spotlight. That's basically what you just said. I don't think I'm wrong on that, translation there. It really came off like that, and it really, I think, was done on purpose now at this point, because basically you have the director kind of flat out saying it, sort of indirectly, but also trying to get the word out that they did. But at the same exact time apologizing, I don't really understand that. It really comes across as very dishonest, but anyways. This was a Kathleen Kennedy handled project to a degree. Let's not forget that she had full creative power over the Kenobi movies. Alright, it was originally going to be a trilogy. And some of the story elements from the movies that Kathleen Kennedy had control over carried its way over into the show, and I think that's why that some parts of Kenobi are very well made and other parts are just flat out horrible, is because a lot of elements of the Kenobi series are taken from the actual movie that Kathleen Kennedy had full creative power over. So this kind of was like a half and half situation, maybe even more like a 75-25 scenario with Kathleen Kennedy in the 75. But overall, let me know what you guys have to say about this, because Deborah Chow makes it very clear that the backlash from the fans are a, number one, minority, and number two, that she believes that fans need to back off a little bit and respect the characters, and the actors, I should say, a little bit more. And number three, she's really saying that they used Kenobi and Vader, for Reva's spotlight. So drop a comment below, guys. Let me know what you guys have to say about all of this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.